Over a period of time, people felt that two kingdom classification is inadequate. We need to consider more characters for classification along with gross morphology. So they felt that we have to consider these characters like cell structure, nature of wall, mode of nutrition, habitat, methods of reproduction, evolutionary relationships. So these are all the characters we need to consider for classifying the organisms. I will going to discuss one by one. First one is cell structure. What do you mean by cell structure? Cell structure is nothing but the organization of the component inside the cell. Components means including the cell wall and nucleus, cytoplasm and organelles. Here organelles means Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, and one more is ribosome. These are all comes under organelles and they function independently. They have specific task for completion. So by this we can differentiate between the cells. How? In animal cells they will lack cell wall. That means animal cell don't have cell wall. In the case of plants they have cell wall, and in animal cells they have mitochondria and also lysosomes. In plant cell along with cell wall they have chloroplast and vacuoles. Vacuole is present only in plant cell, whereas in animal cells they lack vacuole. This itself make a differentiation between the cell. So we can differentiate between the animal cell and plant cell. So that is why they used cell structure as a criteria for classification. And the next one is nature of wall. Here nature of wall means cell wall, not the Great Wall of China. So nature of the cell wall means the first one is in the cell wall we can see the whether they have cell wall or not. We already saw that in animal cells they lack cell wall, and in plant cell they have cell wall. And components of cell wall, first one is whether they have cell wall or not, and the next one is components of cell wall. Even though animal cells lack cell wall, they have extracellular matrix called polysaccharides, and along with proteins they are bind to the cell wall. So this acts as a cell wall. One thing, this is the components of the cell wall in the animal cell. In the plant cell, cell wall is made from cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin. In the case of fungi, the cell wall is made from chitin. So like that, different kind of organism will have different kind of components in their cell wall. And the next one is, so okay, so by the cell wall and their components we can differentiate between the cells. So that is why they used it as a criteria for classification. And the next one is mode of nutrition. Here mode of nutrition means how they will going to get their food. In mode of nutrition, one type category organisms will going to prepare their own food. We are very familiar with this because these are called autotrophs. Autotrophs means which organisms who can prepare their own food, and the another type organisms are heterotrophs, which are dependent for food on others. So in mode of nutrition we have two category. One is autotrophs and another one is heterotrophs. Based on this we can differentiate organisms into autotrophs, heterotrophs. So that is why they consider this as a criteria for classification. Then comes habitat. Habitat means this is natural, this is a particular species natural environment and also physical environment where a particular species can grow and reproduce and also live. So this is the habitat. We have different types of habitats. One is terrestrial habitat, second one is aquatic habitat, third one is aerial habitat. Terrestrial habitat is land based environment, aquatic means water based environment, and aerial means they will uh, live in space, that is some birds and insects will going to live there. Aquatic means fish, terrestrial means all of us. So these are the different kind of habitats. And methods of reproduction, in methods of reproduction, whether the organism is reproduced by using single parent or two parents, whether they have genetic variation or not, based on this we can uh, make a two categories. One is asexual reproduction and another one is sexual reproduction. So we can, by this we can differentiate organisms on methods of reproduction. So that is why they also considered methods of reproduction as a um, criteria for classification. Then comes last one, that is evolutionary relationships. I think this is important because rest of these criteria most of us are familiar with. Evolutionary relationship means how the organisms or a species are connected to each other, how they are, whether they have common ancestry or not. Let me give an example. Today we have wolves population and another one is dog population. They are different species as of today. But do you know, as we go back to the ancient time, these dogs and wolves have common parents. That means they come from same parents. Over the period of time through the evolution, today they have become distinct species. Wolf is different, dog is different, but if you analyze their structure, if you analyze their genetic material, we will come to know that they have common ancestry. And also we can see the cats and tigers, they also belongs to the same family. Like that, we will, with the fossil similarity and structure genetic, we will going to find out the common ancestry. So this finding out the common ancestry, this is called evolutionary relationships. And they felt that we need to consider these evolutionary relationships as a criteria for classification. By seeing this, we are feeling that this is a top quality classification because they have included inside outside evolutionary relationships. So by learning all this, we come to a point, come to a conclusion that over a period of time, classification of organisms evolved. It has gone made several changes. That means as our understanding got improved, we came to know about organisms. We kept changing that organisms into different groups by understanding their different characters. All these plants and animal kingdoms have gone so many changes because scientists over a period of time understood different organisms differently. So like that, the classification of biological biological classification over a period of time got changed as our understanding also changed. So with this we will come to know that this criteria is very good. because they are considering the inside the cell structure, nature of all, mode of nutrition, habitat, methods of reproduction, evolutionary relationships. In next class we will going to learn about one of the important topic of this chapter, that is five kingdom classification. So in next video I will going to discuss about five kingdom classification.